How do I move content from a page in It's Learning to a page in Canvas? If you've gone through the process of downloading any of your content from It's Learning, you realize that there are several things that It's Learning will not allow you to download. A page in It's Learning is not the same as a page in Canvas. Therefore, a page from It's Learning is not going to download and upload back into the program. Let's look at this first page that's called Life Science Homepage. This page is a blank template of what we used when we started building template courses inside of It's Learning. Let's say that we need to take this content, which is the units of study for 7th grade life science. This could be anything that you want on your page that you want to take over. The way that It's Learning builds pages is they're inside of blocks on the page, and you may have multiple blocks on a page. Because this block has independent code from each other, you can't take the whole page at once. What you'll need to do is edit the page, and you can just simply highlight and copy the content and paste it over. But sometimes that brings extra code and things over that Canvas doesn't like. It causes different problems. If you want to be sure that your content is not going to have errors in it, then what you'll need to do is take the source code directly. So what you'll need to do is click on, in the toolbar on the second row toward the end, you have the source button. Once you click the source, you can see all the HTML code for this particular block. If you click anywhere in the cell and then press Control A to highlight everything and Control C to copy everything, then you'll need to go to Canvas and paste that code in. In Canvas, I've created a page called It's Learning Page to Canvas page. I'm going to open this page. When the page opens, it's blank, and I'm going to click Edit. And you see the rich text block here. Now, the rich text block in Canvas works similar to that one in It's Learning. So if you know how to use that one, you should be familiar with this and the tools that are here. It doesn't have the second row of menu options on the toolbar. You'll need to look at the bottom right corner of the rich text editor block and look for the caret symbols or the greater than less than signs. When you click on those, it switches the page view over to a raw HTML editor page. Once you're here, you can click inside the block. Your cursor should already be flashing there, but if it's not, click inside the block and then press Control V to paste in the code that you copied from It's Learning. Once you do that, you can just scroll down and hit Save, or you can switch it back to see if it looks the way you want it to look first, and then you can click Save. When the page refreshes, it will pull over the content and it will put it in the page correctly. By simply copying the content directly from a block like this, sometimes you get extra code that doesn't work well inside of Canvas. So if you do that, just know, check it for errors, okay? Another thing that you want to be cautious of is images. If inside of a block you have an image, don't copy the image and try to paste it through the code. The code of where it's pulling the image from in It's Learning is pointing to your files in It's Learning. When It's Learning is gone after July 1st, your image will disappear if it even brings it over to begin with, because it is in a password protected environment, so it may not bring that image over unless the image was inserted using a URL or a web address where it's just pulling that image from the web. In that scenario, it should still work. I hope that's helped with how to pull content from a page in It's Learning to a page in Canvas.